The memory of my first homecoming dance. In June, I had moved to Texas from Ohio and hadn't been to any schools here in Texas. My freshman year of high school was the first school year attended here. Robert E. Lee was the high school that I went to. Me and one of my friends that I had made, since neither of us had a date, said we should go together. At first, I was apprehensive about going to a dance at a school I hadn't been at but a month. I didn't know anyone that well, but there was a guy in my Spanish 1 class that I had a bit of a crush on. Well, although I didn't ask him to go, he wound up being there. The dance was around 7 o'clock on September 19th, 2009. Little did I know I was going to leave there with a boyfriend. Me and my friend went out to the dance floor and started dancing, and then I realized that she had disappeared, and he came up and asked me to dance. So of course I accepted. Well, at the time I didn't know he had a girlfriend, so about 10 minutes later he told me that he'd be right back, he had to go take care of something. Of course I was curious, so when he came back I asked him what he had to go take care of. He told me that he had to go break up with his girlfriend so he could ask me something. I stood there a little dumbfounded because I barely knew him. We went to the cafeteria where they were serving drinks and pizza. We both got something to eat and drink and went and sat up on the ledge by the big windows. We sat there in silence for what I want to say about a good 5 or 10 minutes. After the very awkward silence, he looked at me and asked if I wanted to be his girlfriend. Of course I accepted, even though I barely knew him. But what a better way to get to know someone. Later that night, I was told by my friends that I came there with that he was on the dance floor flirting with other girls. Wish I would have listened to them then when they tried to warn me before I got hurt. Anyways, I confronted him about it, and of course he lied and said that it wasn't true. But my friends swore up and down that he was out there flirting with other girls. He was my first boyfriend, so I wasn't really ready to let him go just yet. So I believed him over all my friends. Well, then we went to go get pictures taken, and that's when I started to realize that they may have been telling me the truth. It was a few weeks after the dance, and the pictures came in. I knew this because my friends were showing me theirs. I asked him if I could have a copy of ours, and he refused. Well, that night I had gotten my pictures taken with another guy. He came up and gave me his pictures, and I started to get weird vibes from the boyfriend. And I was right. On October 2nd, he ended it. Yes, I was crushed because he was my first boyfriend, but I got over it and realized in a few hours why he ended it. He had another girl lined up to take my place. Well, that about sums all that up. What a great memory. First boyfriend, first dance, first year of high school, and all that. At least it was a great night.